Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Snippy Joker, and on today we're doing another spectating video on the current #1 player on the PlayStation Network, Mojax. Now I've seen top one above all plays before. There's a previous player I've seen called Anakin. He did a very good Strange, but sadly his profile is not viewable. I've also seen some good top gameplays from Tim the Tatman, and I myself play Strange, but I want to see how the #1 player does it and how he does such a great job going 24-2 in this one above all match. Now the bans for this match are Namor, Wolverine, Groot, and Psylocke. Pretty good bans. I'm guessing someone on either side is good with Groot. Groot can be a menace, especially if you have a Stranger Magneto on your side. Now, Mojax's team is comprised of a Star-Lord, a Hawkeye, played by Costco, who's another top 10 player I've seen before, a Loki, a Magneto, and I think he's trying to say Stepbro. He's playing a Rocket. He's also in the top 10. I've seen his name before. The other team is a Winter Soldier, a Hulk, a Luna Snow by E.T., who I just did a spectating on with his Venom, who does very good, an Invisible Woman, and another Doctor Strange. Now, a lot of these players, a good amount of these players, are in the top 10, are currently in the top 10 of the PlayStation Network, but Mojax is currently #1. So let's see how they do. Let's get in the gameplay.
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not
Where
judging.
is Mojax? There you are. It is a domination match, so first to 2 wins it all. And here we go. Why would he immediately placing a portal? That's good. So let me ask you this: why put a portal right at the beginning when the team, by the time you put the portal up, the other team is already there? Don't you think it's easier to just run there? I guess that's my question. I don't know. So he's doing, I believe he's doing the melee weave, which is very useful with Strange because you're basically you're attacking faster, and his whip does area damage, so if there's another person next to you, it's hitting them as well. Oh, it's his first death. I notice he's also doing the shield weave, is what I like to call it. Why are we not on Mojax? Damn it. Yeah, whatever. I didn't mean to go over to hello. But so he is doing the shield weave. So what I mean by the shield weave is, instead of doing the melee weave, or like switching the attacks between your melee and your attacks, when you're at a distance, which Strange likes to do, you can pull out your shield, pull out your shield to kind of counteract the damage that you might take, so it lessens the damage, so you can stay in longer, which is one of the things I love about Strange, along with the bursting of the dark magic, which can do a lot of damage. I myself have taken out, wow, what a great deflect of the eye, and then using it himself to take down that team. Amazing play. But Purge of Darkness is very strong. I've taken out players myself with it if used closely and at full strength, which is what you want to do. But again, as some of you may know, if you leave it too long, it starts to drain your health. Amazing work. Using the shield weave. I believe in some of the patches, did they, and maybe I'm wrong here, did they lower his reload speed? Because I feel like his reload is very long. I don't know. Oh, getting right in there, being a great tank, just being as aggressive as possible, having great heals, pushing them back, just pushing them back. Him and Magneto, again, like I've said before, great tanks. And I try to be a good Stranger Magneto, and most of the times, depending on communication, it works out well. because I feel like they're good at solo tanking, but
The area's almost yours.
if you don't have a good healer or a good DPS... Oh, wow, here they go with their portal. Nice. Coming in from the back. Good time for...
Put on a show.
Ooh, double show. It's an encore. Just annihilating their team with the melee weave. Wow, what a great first match, quick first match. And at this point in time, he is, where are you, Mojo? 11-1. So he only dies one more time and gets 13 more kills? 13 more kills. And he's blocked 14,000 damage, but the other guy's blocked just as much. But his damage on Strange is double. Yeah, I can see why you're #1 player. Let's skip ahead. Come on. Yeah. Again, I'm on the PlayStation Network, so... Are we just not going? Hi. There we go. I was like, what's going on here? Here we go. Let's skip. Why am I in hell again? I don't want to be in hell. I want to be in Mojang. Thank you. Okay, here we go. And let's begin. Opening up the portal again. Okay. Take it right to the room. I guess that's a better way to do it, to try and get, if you're confident enough, to use it at the beginning of the match versus the end, like the other team did.
Armed and dangerous.
I mean, and maybe I'm wrong, but put in the comments, aren't you wasting it like that? Like, what if you failed and you don't have it at the end?
Control lost.
I don't know. I guess that's just me asking a question. I love this cosmetic, by the way, on Strange. Like, I want to get it, but I gotta wait. I'm not filthy rich like Tim the Tatman and all the other streamers. Here we go. Let's get into it. Again, heals with Strange, you're able to stay in that battle so long, especially with pulling out your shield every once in a while, in between attacks. Did his best. But look at them all clumped up there. Like, if it wasn't for Luna, if they had a Groot and then like something like a Luna, not Luna Snow, a Fear Magneto like that, like even the Fear Magneto, them all standing like that, one good area effect ultimate. Ooh, they stopped the eye. Nice. Like a group plus say Jeffrey the Shark, or a group plus say Moon Knight, like all them clumped up right there, done. I mean, they turn the events anyways with the Magneto and the Eye of Agamotto. Alright, let's skip. Let's get into more action. Oh, here they come. Coming down the hallway, the opposite way of what they predicted, which is fine. They quickly turned around anyways. Is he waiting till his darkness fills up fully? Like, just literally... Okay, so he must be watching that. Because I accidentally do it before 100.
You captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Okay, so he lets it sit there for a second when he gets to 100. Doesn't immediately use it and doesn't use it now. Well, let's... Okay, so he does use it early. Got a double kill. But that's what I mean, like, that's how strong, if you get it above 50, that's how strong Purging the Darkness is as an aerial effect on the enemy.
Seems we have company.
Where are they going? They're going around again? Where are we going, huh? Let's skip.
The area's almost yours.
Still in the center. Looks like they're coming down that hallway. Is it most of them? Looks like just one of them. Nope, they're all there. Trying to push in, but not doing a good job. Oh, oh my gosh, so many ults are going off right now. It's like echoing in my head. Oh, okay. He blocked the Fear Magneto. Great. That's what I would have done. Nice. So that's the one thing many people don't do. Is you see how he came... I know he died, but do you see how they come floating down? That's what I usually float up and then come down into the match, which I didn't know before. I learned that from Tim the Tatman. I learned that from another top player, is you float up and then slowly come down. As soon as you get close enough, Eye of Agamotto. And sometimes it doesn't work. Like I was either too high in the air, or a little statue blocked it, or someone blocked it with their own shield or ult. Oh, there's a portal. They're trying to push in. Is it enough? Is it going to be enough? A lot of action happening right now.
I'm ready to put on a show.
Oh, there goes their Luna. Is that going to help them? They're pushing him out with that Luna push. He's staying in there with the Magneto. That's crazy. Is he going to use the eye? Well, he pulled that off so fast with a quick float and an eye. Immediately, like as soon as he hit the R1, I think he used the eye, which stops the float up. That was amazing. Double kill, just wow. What an amazing ending. Alright, so that was Mojax, the #1 player who went 24-2 with a Strange. His Magneto went 24-2. Oh, we gotta wait past. Let's just skip this scene. Yeah, we know they won. Yeah, oh, okay, I guess I can't skip it. Alright, game, I get it. We gotta watch the victory. God forbid we don't. And the MVP was their Magneto. Alright, we went 24-2 at 3 assists. So the only reason I feel like he got... Where's my cursor? Oh, whatever, we'll figure it out after. The only reason he got MVP is because he had 1 more assist, right? Is that how it works? I mean, the Strange did more damage, blocked more damage. Definitely outpaced the other Strange. He had a triple kill. He was a great assist. He was on fire. He was a good teammate. So the only reason that the Magneto got it is because of an assist. Okay. Well, that is Mojax, currently the #1 player on PlayStation Network, with his Strange play of 24-2. They won the match pretty quickly. Please sub to help me grow. Please like so that YouTube can like me. And of course, put in the comments, what did you think of this gameplay? What did you think of Mojax and his Strange? And what other players should I look into? Thank you for watching, and hope to see you on the next one.